because I do think that it's important to share our testimonies and to share our struggles and to be transparent with the life that we live, honestly. Because part of this video, I want to talk about like being honest when talking to unbelievers, being honest when telling people about Jesus, because my friend Blanche, we had talked about this like a few months ago when we were both going through a very difficult time in our faith. And we share the gospel because it's our job. Like it's very clearly in the Bible that we are supposed to share the gospel unto all creation. So we were finding ourselves, sharing the gospel in the midst of everything that we were going through, and it felt like we were being like misleading, or it felt like we were trying to sell people something that we didn't authentically feel fulfilled in at that moment because of the attacks that were on our lives, honestly. And sometimes when we are going through those valleys, it can be a struggle to share the gospel because it feels, again, like to the flesh, it feels like you're trying to sell people a life that they don't really want this life. They don't want the life of like spiritual turmoil and warfare. And of course, the Holy Spirit had rebuked, this thought in both of us. It was kind of like, it was honestly interesting because, at least for myself, I was brought back to the place that I was at before I found Jesus. And I was shown so evidently, like, I was shown so clearly how lost I was. Like, forget living a good life or a more fulfilling life. I was dead. Like, I was spiritually dead and I was on a fast track to hell, literally. And so it was a very sobering rebuke. But one of the devil's main tactics or his main weapons is discouragement. So when we are being hit and we are, under attack, he wants to do anything that he can do to try to keep us silent, basically.